All right, we are going to get started with a quick warm up before we jump into Friday challenge. Go ahead and take those hands up overhead. We are just reaching towards that ceiling. We're lengthening that body. We are going to drop to the right, feeling that stretch through that side body. Back to center. Drop to the left. Back to center. Drop to the right. Center, left. Center. Go ahead and lower those arms. We're just gonna do some big arm circles. I don't know about you guys, but my body is sore this week. Lots of stretching in my future. Reverse those arm circles. Good. And go ahead and drop it over. Soft bend through those legs. We're feeling that stretch through that back side, allowing that upper body to hang. You can get that slight shift through those hips. We are going to reach and extend overhead. So you're just going to open up that left arm back to center. Open up right, back to center. Keeping that bend through those legs. Open up, center, open it up, center. Good, go ahead and drop that butt. We are gonna get in to that little crouch where we're opening up those hips, allowing that elbow to push open those knees as we rotate from side to side. Good. Open. Open. Back to center. We're gonna pop it up, allowing that stretch again through that back side. We're gonna roll it up. Widen that stance. We are gonna alternate those reaches. Reach. Reach. Good. Slight rotation through that upper body on that reach. Reach. Two more. To the right. Back to center. To the left. Center. Good. We're taking it into that walkout to finish out. So we're walking it out to high plank. We're going to bring that right foot forward. We're opening up. Going to get some wrist circles at the top. Back to high plank. Left foot steps forward. Open up that chest. Reach towards that ceiling. Looking through those fingertips. Couple wrist circles. Back to high plank. One more each side. Right foot steps forward. Open it up. Couple wrist circles. Back to high plank. Left foot steps forward. Opening up that chest. Wrist circles. Back to high plank. Shoot it into that downward dog. To finish out, you can pedal it out. We are pushing that chest to those knees. Good. Back to high plank. Walk it in. And go ahead and roll it up. All right, so for Friday challenge today, you are gonna need dumbbells that are in that mid-range weight, okay? So I would say anywhere between that 12 to 15 is gonna be right for most people. We are going into, you may need a little heavier within the doubles, okay? So you might even wanna grab a 20 just to have that. So we have a 60, 50, 40, 40, 30, 20. We are going through it 2 times. So those dumbbells are going to be in between those feet. We're going to squat, pick it up to press, rack it, lower it, picking up that other dumbbell, pick it up to press, rack. So we're getting that squat, drive it up overhead, rack it, lower. 50-second exercise. Dumbbells at that chest. We have 1 single dumbbell. We have 2 reverse lunges. From those 2 reverse lunges, we have 2 halos. Then your 40-40 is what is going to be your right left, okay? So we have a right row. We are curling it to our shoulder. We are stepping open, squat with that left leg, back to center to press. Okay, so it goes row, curl it, step open, squat, press to center. Right side, left side. Then our 30 seconds, we have a tricep extension. And then our 20 seconds, you're setting that dumbbell down and we're going into toe taps. So we are starting with that squat, pick up overhead press, alternating sides. Ready? And go. So you're straddling those dumbbells. We are squatting, overhead press, rack it, lower, set it down, pick it up, other side. On this one, I want that butt dropping, getting low. You're not bending over and grabbing that dumbbell. You are squatting. Curl press overhead, rack it, drop it, switch it, curl press. So you're just driving that dumbbell up overhead, rack it to that shoulder before you drop it. 60 seconds on the clock. Good. You have 20 seconds left. From here, we're grabbing one single dumbbell. I would say you're going to probably want to go up in weight. We're going to reverse lunges to 2 halos. In 3, 2, 1. Pick that dumbbell up at your chest. We have 2 reverse lunges, right side. Left side, we bring it to center. We halo, and then reverse. Back to those 2 reverse lunges. Remember, on those reverse lunges, you are keeping those feet shoulder width apart. We're not stepping back into that tight wire. You're thinking railroad tracks, step it back, right, left on that halo. You're gonna lead with that elbow up and around. Then you're gonna lead with that other elbow up and around. Back to those 2 reverse lunges. You have 10 seconds. And stop. All right, you have 10 seconds to transition to this right left. So it's row, curl, step to the right, squat. Ready? And go. So row it. Stand to curl. You're stepping open left, pressing to the center. Back to that row. So it's row. Hammer curl to that shoulder. Step it open, squat. Press to the top. Drop. Row. Curl, step open, squat. You're stepping open with that opposite hand or the opposite leg that has that dumbbell. But as we bring it back to center, we are pressing. Good. You have 5 seconds. We're going right into that left side and switch. Left hand, row left, curl it to that shoulder, step up, squat right, press to the top. Nice job. Row it, curl it, step open to press. On that press, making sure you're keeping that belly button pulled in, core stays engaged, as well as on that row. Belly button's pulled in. We are squeezing, curling it, step open squat to press. Good. From here, we're taking that dumbbell overhead for that tricep extension and switch. Dumbbell overhead, tricep extension. We are allowing that dumbbell to tap the upper part of that back and extending it all the way overhead. Tap, extend. Getting into those triceps, 30 seconds. Making sure that core is staying pulled in. You're not getting that arch through that back on that extension. You are upright and switch. 20 seconds of those dumbbell toe taps. Set that dumbbell down. Going into quick toe taps for 20 seconds. Quick little taps. Go, go, go. And stop. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead and grab a drink. You have about 30 seconds off. And then we are back for our second and final round of this group. Starting with those 2 dumbbells. If you need to swap out for any other weights, grab a variety, you can do that right now. We are starting with those dumbbells straddling, and we're doing that pickup, press, rack, squatting every time. All right, here we go. Ready? And go. 60 seconds. So you're squatting, pressing overhead, rack it, drop, switch, press overhead, rack, drop. Making sure those eyes stay up. That butt is getting low in that squat. It's easy just to drop and grab that other dumbbell. I don't want you dropping at that waist. I want you squatting to grab that dumbbell. Get into those quads. Nice job, keeping those eyes up. Keep working, you have 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Squat, drop, switch. From here, we're picking up one of those dumbbells. We're going into 2 reverse lunges to 2 halos and switch. 2 reverse lunges, so dumbbell at that chest. 2 reverse lunges to 2 halos. At the top of that second reverse lunge, you lead with that elbow up and around for 2 halos. Back to those 2 reverse lunges. Good. Big push. On those halos. Think core. That core doesn't get a break. Nice job. You have 10 seconds. And then we have that 10 seconds to transition to that right, left. And stop. So you are going to that row, curl, step, open, squat. Dumbbell starts in that right hand. Ready? Drop it over and go. Curl it or row it. Curl to that shoulder, step, open, squat, press to the top. Row, curl, step, open, squat, press to the top. Good. Finding your own pace. We're not hammering through these exercises, okay? You are finding that squeeze through that row. Squeeze it, release. Then you're curling it. Then you're stepping it open, pressing. Be intentional with those squeezes. Good. And switch. That dumbbell goes to that left hand. Row it. Curl it, stepping open now with that right leg, with that press at the top. Squeeze. Curl to the top. Step open to press. Nice job, you guys. Curl. Step open. Press to the top. You have a little over 10 seconds before we go into that tricep extension. Nice job. And switch. Dumbbell up overhead, tricep extension for 30 seconds. Keeping that chin up. You're not allowing that chin to tuck into that chest. Keep that chin up. Those elbows are staying close to that head. You're not allowing those elbows to start to wing out. Keep them close. Core stays pulled in. Getting that tap, getting that full extension up overhead. Squeezing through those triceps. And switch. Toe taps on that dumbbell to finish out. 20 seconds. Quick little toe taps. Go, go, go. Nice job. Your only cardio today are those 20 seconds. And stop. Great job. Go ahead and grab a drink. You have about 30 seconds. We are going now into a 3-minute AMRAP. So if you did Jenny's progressive build this week. We are pulling that 3-minute core round back in, okay? So we have 8 reps of each. We are going for 3 minutes total. Your 2 exercises, first one, you're up. We are doing an overhead pull with a leg drop. We are going to 8, okay? From there, you're gonna ground those feet. We are doing a sit-up, push through. You can even drop that dumbbell overhead if you want on that sit-up, push through. Otherwise, you're just coming to neutral, back to that sit-up, push through, okay? So 8 and 8, 3 minutes on the clock. Ready? And go. So overhead pull with that alternating leg drop to start. You can have those legs bent. You can have those legs straight. Find that modification that works right for you. So if those legs are bent, you're just getting that little tap. Or you can straighten those legs. You're coming to hover. Making sure on this one that lower back stays pressed into that mat. Okay, we're not arching up through that back. You are drawing that belly button in. From those 8 reps, from those overhead pulls, dumbbells at neutral, we're sitting it up, punching it through. Back, sitting it up, punching it through. So when I lay on those sit-ups, I am just finding that shoulder blade, rolling it down, finding that shoulder blade, right back up, okay? I'm keeping that head elevated on that sit-up. Punch through, good. You have already knocked out 1 minute. So from that sit-up, punch through, you're going back to those overhead pulls with those alternating leg drops. Again, think about that belly button and there's a string connected to the floor. You're pulling that string, allowing that belly button to be pulled down. Lower back is staying pressed into that mat. So that's the difference of if you need to bend those legs or keep them straight. I don't want that lower back creeping off that floor on that overhead pull. Nice job. Then we find neutral with that dumbbell. We sit it up, punch it through, lower. We're not crashing back down on that sit up. Vertebrae by vertebrae, you're rolling it back down. Making contact with those shoulder blades, sitting it right back up. You are in your last minute. Nice job, you guys. Continuing those 8 reps. Going at your own pace. Overhead pull with those alternating leg drops to those sit-up punch throughs. Good. You have 30 seconds. Slow and controlled, continuing to activate that core for this entire 3 minutes. You got this, don't let up. You have 15 seconds. And stop. Nice job, you guys. All right, go ahead and stretch that core out. If you need to extend those arms up over your head, lay that back, allow that core just to kind of lengthen. We're back to a 60, 50, 40, 40, 30, 20 group. So this one, you are just going to need 1 single dumbbell. I would say middle range weight, anywhere between that 12 to 15 pounds is going to be right for most. Again, if you need to go up, go up. If you need to go down, go down. So we are starting, we are bending that knee, okay? So we are doing an Arnold press. So we're Arnold press, loading it. We are coming to a low squat, back down, we switch. Arnold press, low squat, switch, back down. So that's our 60-second exercise. We go up from our 50 seconds. We have 2 good mornings. So that dumbbell, we're holding it at that chest. We have 2 good mornings. From those 2 good mornings, we have 2 chest press. So if you want to keep holding those dumbbells, you can hold those dumbbells, or you can switch to holding them between the heads of those weights. And we have 2 standing chest press, okay? 40-40 is going to be, so you're starting with an RDL to an upright row. Then we're gonna curl it, step out, side lunge, back to that RDL. So RDL to upright row, cross body curl, step out, side lunge. So right side, left side. Then you have 30 seconds of push-ups and then 20 seconds of burpees. Starting with that Arnold press, and you're gonna low squat switch, starting on that knee. Ready? And go. So the knee that is up, the other hand has that dumbbell. Arnold press. Low switch. Other side, Arnold press. So you're getting low, dropping that knee. Arnold press. Low, step back, other side. Arnold press. So on that Arnold press, that wrist is facing you. As you press up, you're rotating through that wrist, pressing up and away. Then we low squat, step it back. Good. You have 20 seconds. You got this. Low squat, staying low as we get that switch. From here, we have those 2 good mornings to those 2 standing chest press in 3, 2, 1. You are standing it all the way up. 2 good mornings. So soft bend again through those legs. We are dropping, finding that flat back. 2 good mornings. At the top, we have those 2 chest press. Straight out. Then we're finding that good morning again. Again, 15 to 25 pounds would be that right range for that good morning. Find your stretch, find your push. From here, you're gonna have that 10 seconds to swap out dumbbells for that right, left. And switch. All right, so we have got that RDL. That right leg is gonna be in that kickstand to start. That dumbbell's in that right arm. Ready? And go. So RDL, soft bend, drop it over. Upright row. Then we're gonna cross body curl. With that kickstand leg, we're gonna step it out to that side lunge. Back to kickstand. RDL, upright row. Cross body curl, load it. Step it out for that lunge. Good. Reverse that curl. Back to that single leg. Nice job. We are working for 40 seconds. RDL, stand it to upright row. Cross body, step it open and switch. Dumbbell goes to that left hand. That left leg is now that working leg, or that right leg. Upright row, cross body, step it open for that side lunge. On that side lunge, making sure you're shifting those hips back. Lead with that elbow on that upright row. Cross body curl, step it open. Lots of movement today. Lots of combos. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. You are down for those push-ups. Go to make your way down to the floor. We have 30 seconds and go. So again, you can stay on those knees or you can pop to those toes. 30 seconds of those push-ups. Drive it. Drive. Good. Stay with it. 10 seconds, and we're gonna jump it in for that first burpee for 20 seconds. And switch, pop up to those toes. Jump it in for that first burpee. Back out, in, burpee, good. You got this. and stop. Great job. Go ahead and grab a drink. You have about 30 seconds off. All right, we are back to that Arnold press on that knee, and then we step up to squat, low squat, step it back. Go ahead and load up that single dumbbell. Ready, and go. Second and final round with this. That right leg is down, back, that right arm has that dumbbell. We are doing an Arnold press. We keep that dumbbell in front. Step up to that low squat. Switch that foot. Switch, step it back. Arnold press. Stay low, step it back. Good. You got this. Pressing up and away. Find that core. Find that dumbbell that's right for you within that Arnold press. Wrists start facing you. Then you're pressing them up and away. You have 10 seconds. And then we stand it up for those good mornings. So 2 good mornings to those 2 standing chest press. And switch. Bring it to your feet. 2 good mornings. There's 1. There's 2. Making sure you're squeezing through that backside on that stand. Then we're pressing for 2. So 2 chest press. Rotating that dumbbell back for those 2 good mornings. Squeeze, squeeze to 2. Chest press, good. You have 10 seconds. Then we're gonna get that 10-second transition before we move into that 40-40 right left. And stop. Nice job. So find that dumbbell. We're starting with that RDL. Right hand has that dumbbell, right leg is kickstand. Ready? And go. So soft bend through that leg. Drop it over. Drive for that upright row. Cross body curl to step open side lunge. Back to that kickstand. Reverse that curl. Drop it open for that RDL. Lots of movement in this 40 seconds. Curl it. Step out side lunge. Good. So it goes from that RDL to that upright row, to that crossbody curl, to that step out side lunge. Find that space. 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Left hand now has that dumbbell. Drop it over. Drive it up for that curl, or that upright row, crossbody curl. Step it out for that side lunge. Reverse that curl back to that RDL. To drive, good. Crossbody. Shift those hips back on that side lunge. As you step it back in, we're getting back into that kickstand. Drive it up. Crossbody into that side lunge. Find that space. You have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We are down for those push-ups. 30 seconds of push-ups followed by 20 seconds of burpees. So you can be on your toes or you can drop to those knees. Push-ups. Find that dig. 30 seconds of those push-ups. Then you're gonna pop to your toes. You're gonna jump it in for that first burpee. Stay on it. And switch, going into that burpee. Pop it in, jump it in, all the way up. Big explosion at the top. Modification is to step that burpee out to high plank. Step it into stand. Great job, you guys. 5 seconds. And stop. Great work. Go ahead and grab a drink. I know it's 6 o'clock, but we are going to finish with another 3-minute AMRAP, it's going to be another little core breakout. So if you want that extra credit, you can stay on. We are starting with 8 dumbbell transfers. So I would say that medium range weight, anywhere from that 8 to 12. So we have 8 transfers in that high plank position. Once you get to 8, we are going to roll it to our back. And we have those elbow to knee gliders. So you are sitting back in that glider position, that elbow. So you're almost thinking dumbbell to knee, dumbbell to knee, dumbbell to knee. You're gliding in, back out, in, back out. Each side counts for 8. Then you're back to those 8 plank transfers. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Ready? And go. So 8 dumbbell transfers. So you're transferring that weight. You're staying in that high plank position for 8 transfers. Pulling that belly button up and in. Once you get those 8, you're going to roll it over. And we're in that glider position. You're thinking dumbbell to knee. Back to that glider. Dumbbell to knee. Slight rotation as you glide it to the top. Glide. Glide. You're finding that position where you're in that C curve every time through that glider. Then you're rolling it back over, going into 8 dumbbell plank transfers. You are working through 8 reps at a time for the next 3 minutes. You have almost knocked out 1 minute. Nice job. Core stays pulled in on those planks. Transferring that weight. Then you're sitting it back, scooping that core out, finding that glider position, and then you bring it up. So you're sitting it back, you drive it, elbow, or not elbow, you're thinking dumbbell to knee, okay? You don't have to twist as far as that elbow, but you're finding that back core every time. Core, elbow to knee, sit it back, elbow to knee, good. Find that pause. Keep that core working. We have a little over 1 minute to go. Stay with it, stay on it. Find that space, sit it back. Glide it forward. Dumbbell to knee, you got this. You have under a minute to go. Keep working. Nice job. Stay on it. You have a little over 30 seconds left. Everyone is going at their own pace. Nice job. Dumbbell to knee. Sit it back. Glide it forward. Good. You have a little over 10 seconds. All the way to the end. Finish this out. And stop. All right, that is it for Friday Challenge. Way to show up today, you guys. Way to work. Have a great day. See ya.